starting my business, OJMMH, it was exciting. Going onto the state website, filling out my paperwork for my LLC, choosing my name, creating my website, registered agent. Those were all the milestones that made it super exciting and surreal at one point. And I didn't know what was to come after all of that. But after all the excitement wore off, reality started setting in. And the truth is, starting a business was actually the easy part, getting all the documentation, just doing all that. But building the knowledge, the system, the clients, the credibility, the discipline behind the business, that's where the real work began. Over the last week, I've just been focusing on building the foundation of my business, and today I wanted to share what it actually looked like. So one thing I've already learned is that progress doesn't always look exciting. Most evening, after dinner, evening routine, story time, putting the kids to bed, one-on-one with my wife, I have a few hours to focus on the business before life takes over again. Sometimes I'm studying, sometimes I'm organizing my documents, going through my GitHub, sometimes I'm testing a business stack to see what works for my workflow. And sometimes I'm researching anything from AI governance to FinOps to cloud cost management. Honestly, none of that makes for flashy content, but I mean, that's the work that eventually can create value for the future clients. I'm learning that consistency matters far more than intensity. I don't need to build everything in a month. I just need to keep moving forward every week and keep trekking. So this week, I've been focusing on strengthening my technical foundation behind OJMMH. Recently, I just completed my certification through the FinOps Foundation, FinOps AI Value, FinOps Technology Value. For me, these aren't just certificate to hang on a wall. They're helping me better understand how organizations think about cost, value, and governance of AI. So I've been researching AI governance frameworks, cloud strategies, and how organization adopts emerging technology. The more I learn, the more I realize that successful consulting isn't about knowing everything. It's about understanding the right questions to ask and building practical solutions to real business problems. That's the type of company I want OJMMH to become. So, one question I've asked myself is, why document all this? The answer is simple. I don't want people to only see the finished product. I want them to see the process, the wins, the mistakes, the late night, the learning, the moments where things don't go according to plan. When your kids barge into your workspace while you're running a lab or recording a video. Because I know there are other professionals who want to build something of their own, but think they need to figure every little thing out before they begin. Because that's what I did. And I stopped myself from starting months after months after months because I never felt like it was ready. I'm proving to myself, and hopefully someone watching, that you just need to start. So over the next few weeks, I will be building more than content. I'll be creating AI governance framework, cloud assessment templates, FinOps, resources, technology labs that eventually become part of OJMMH. And I'm also working on improving recording setup one step at a time. Nothing fancy, just steady progress. Editing, no one tells you, it takes a lot of time. If you ever wanted to build something while balancing work, family, and everyday life, I hope you follow along. This is only episode 2, and there's a lot more to build. I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on the next video.